Today, I'm sharing my top 3 favorite kitchen gadgets that are each under $10. I use them either every day or at least every week. I hope that you're going to love them. They're so easy to use. They don't break the bank. And they're just fun. So stay tuned and learn more. The first one is this handy dandy little stainless steel juicer. It actually comes just as is. This company, the Mason Jar Lifestyle, sells all sorts of fun things that you put on top of a mason jar. And side note, I love these little mason jars. It's a bonus tip. It's like less than $2, then fitting all sorts of fun things in it. So for all of my married life, I had a little juicer that was plastic, and it really bothered me. And I was looking at stainless steel juicers that were $50 on up, and like, that's just too much. But I found this little guy for, again, it was actually less than $10. And when I bought it, I started using it so much more and didn't have to worry about any issues with plastic being added into my juice. The things that I use the most is lemons, limes, and oranges. So I find myself often needing lemons that I like to add to water, and I use lemon or lime when I'm making my own homemade salad dressing. And fun fact, after you juice your lemons or limes or even orange juice, you can use your handy dandy little mason jar, and that's where you're going to keep your salad dressing in the refrigerator. Let me show you how easy it is to use this cute little stainless steel juicer. So of course you're going to have a lovely lemon, and you're going to cut it in half. Put a little bit of pressure on here, and you're just going to squeeze. And what I love about the juicer, of course, this pulls all of the seeds, which is so necessary so you don't have it in your water or your dressing, and just squeeze like that. Look at it. The more you work it, amazing. And it comes clean, so easy. Again, seeds here, juice down here. I'm going to be making some yummy dressing later today. Yes, I do have some large juicers when I like to make large quantities of fresh squeezed juice. But for the day-to-day, this cute little juicer, it's just so handy. And also what I love about it is it's really easy to clean. Just take it off and can put it in the dishwasher, or I hand wash a lot of my things and I do that. And then it's ready to go if I need it in a few minutes or later in the day. So you might be wondering, why on earth do I need a juicer? I'm just going to go buy a bottle in the grocery store and it can just sit on my shelf in the refrigerator. When you have bottled products, it's going to go through a pasteurization process, which degrades the vitamin C. It degrades the enzymes, and there's harmful ingredients in some products that are in these pre-made juices that you don't want in your body. So having fresh squeezed juice is the best route to go, and it's cheaper to squeeze it yourself. Yes, Mom and Dad, I am going to be tossing this at the end of this video. Number 2 on my list is the Danish dough whisk. Have you heard of this? This is incredible. I can't believe how much I love this little tool and why I didn't hear about it before. If you're new to the Danish dough whisk like me, let me tell you a little bit about it. It has this open coil design, which makes it so much easier to whisk up a batter versus the traditional American whisk. And there's less resistance because because of the open design. And it's so much easier to clean. Like, truly, I would throw this American whisk away, but I'm keeping it as backup just in case, I don't know, I'm whipping out 4 batches of dough at the same time or something like that. I don't know why I keep it. But this whisk is so sturdy. I do like this particular design with the long wooden spoon. I feel like I just have a better strength when I'm using this. Let me show you how I whisk up my dough batter. What I have going here is I have my simple and very favorite no-knead breads. I just have my flour, salt, and yeast, and I'm going to be adding my water. For this recipe, I do heat up my water to like 90 degrees. I'm going to put a link below to my favorite recipe so you too can use it. And look at how easy it is to whisk this up. I scrape down the sides. I'm not even using that much strength. You definitely could use your fingers, but guess what? I don't have to worry about washing my fingers and getting that dough off of my fingers. Now, super clean is going to be really easy to wash this whisk later. If you're a baker and you've been using this whisk, you know I'm not even going to do it because I don't want to wash it. But that the dough would be all over this, and you'd be like working the whisk to get all of the food particles out. Don't have to do that. with this wonderful Danish whisk. Highly recommend that you grab it. Side note, fun fact, what I'm going to do with this lovely little no-knead bread is I'm going to put a towel over it and have it sit on my counter for at least 12 to 18 hours before I bake it off. And I have a sourdough-like bread dough, and it is super yummy and amazing. Okay, last but not least, here is the third favorite kitchen gadget that is under $10, and that is a seed sprouter. Have you ever made your own seeds at home? This happens to be a product that I have that's one of the many different sprouting seeds that I have at home. So grab these online. I'm sure Amazon has them. I get them at my local gardening store. These seeds are so power-packed, full of great nutrition. Now, if you have been buying sprouting seeds at the grocery store, you'll know that a container probably costs $6 right now. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't bought them for years. All you would do is take about a tablespoon. Of course, you have a lot of people. We have 2 people in our house, so I take a tablespoon of the seeds, soak them in a mason jar of your choice, and put this lovely seed sprouter top. You can get them for like $6 at Walmart. Amazon carries them. There are some seed sprouting jar tops that are $25, $30, $40. But go for the ones that are under $10. Most of them are going to screw on top of a wonderful mason jar. I did spend a little bit more money for this particular one because at the time there was a great sale going on and I just didn't want to pass it up. If you don't know how to sprout your own seeds, all that you would do is you put a tablespoon of these seeds in the bottom of your jar, add some water. You're going to let it soak for 8 hours. Empty it out. I don't have water here right now, but you're just going to empty it out. And then I would just have it sitting upside down with a little air gap on a plate. But then I found this little apparatus here, so I don't have to worry about making sure that there's airflow. Now let it sit here. I swirl water around every 12 hours and drain it out. And voila, after 3 to 5 days, the sprouts are ready. And we love to put our sprouts on top of salads, on top of like chicken salad sandwich, on top of a stir fried. We use sprouts a lot. And sorry, I do not have my sprouts ready to go to show you, but a tablespoon of these sprouts will probably give me this much fully sprouted seeds, just 3 to 5 days. This is just about a day old. And I love that I don't have to rely on the grocery store to get my sprouted seeds. So there you have it, my top 3 kitchen gadgets that I love and use every single week. Let me know, what is your favorite tool that you have and maybe some different ways that you use your gadget. Thanks so much for watching. Can you please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more fun videos in the kitchen.